Welcome to the Printess Academy. My name is Axel, and today we need to talk about the BuyerSide, because this is one of the most powerful features of Printess. It's a user interface of the online editor which you integrate into your shop environment. So if I switch back here, we are at the designer side again. We call it designer side, we call it editor, you can call it backend. However, this is a place where you create the Printess templates. And anytime you enable the buyer to change any property of a frame, you can double check how it looks like online for the buyer by just clicking onto that shopping cart here. That brings you back to the buyer side again. Let's have a look into our demo shop. Here you find the same product, the t-shirt. And if I select it here in the shop environment, I'm ending up with exactly the same look like, right? So this is accessed through the shop. And this is the preview if you are at the designer side and you click on that shopping cart here. You have exactly the same appearance like you will finally have in your shop environment. And this is so unique. You don't have to export files first, to load them up to your shop system, to configure them, so on and so forth, to have a first play, a first try. But instead, it's just one mouse click to see how it will look like in your shop environment. Of course, you can influence the look like of your buyer site. You can change the theme using different colors and different fonts. And you have some general settings, let's say, here in the designer side. If you go to buyer view experience, you can influence how the page navigation should look like, how frames will be displayed. You can lead in hints for the buyers, so on and so forth. Many settings to do here, which we won't go through here in detail. Core is today, with one mouse click, you get an idea how it will later look for the buyer in your shop environment. And of course, it's real life, so you can test it. I can add a sticker here to play around, which is the same in our shop integration here. If I click on a sticker, it exactly behaves the same. So it's a one-by-one preview here using that option. So to give you a better idea what this means for your daily work, we will start with a new template from scratch here. So nothing on the page so far. If I now add an image frame, to place it here, let's say. Let's scale it up a bit. I will now define the option for the buyer that he's allowed to change content. So if I switch to buyer side, the buyer is able to upload his own image. Let's go for one here. Yeah, done. It's November 24, and we do have a new version of that buyer side available, so-called panel UI. You find it here. So if you click on the beta shopping basket icon, you switch to the new panel UI for the buyer side. It's much more flexible in customization. It's far much easier, and it includes some logics to make life easier for you while setting up such an interface, especially for the mobile view. We will release this panel UI in Q1 next year, 25, and latest then we will have also a detailed video tutorial to explain how this works. So let's go back to our document here. I've added an image frame. Let's add a text frame as well. This is a single line text. And same here, I will allow the buyer to change the content. He can change the color of the font. And again, I switch to the preview here. And now I can test the user experience of the buyer. Last not least, let's add a shape here. We will define color, and let's define a stroke as well. And now I will allow the buyer to change the color of the stroke and the stroke width. And again, straight away I can check how it will look like and feel like for the buyer online. So yellow and I don't know, orange may a good fit. That's really it. And this not just mean that you can get a preview anytime you like to of the buyer side, but it also means while you're setting up these frames here to activate these settings, the user interface is automatically generated. I haven't done anything, just said that the buyer should be able to change these two colors here, and automatically the user interface appears in a very nice, good looking way. So this is the power of the Printess BuyerSide. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in my next video soon. Bye bye.